This video covers CDL Air Brakes exam questions for all 50 states. We've organized the question into two groups. We guarantee you'll pass if you watch this video twice and practice with our tests on our website. Please comment on your state and result. It helps others. Group 1. Maintenance and safety procedures. 1. If your vehicle has an alcohol evaporator, it is there to A. Rid of the wet tank of alcohol that collects and sits at the bottom. B. Eliminate the need for daily tank draining. C. Reduce the risk of ice in valves and other parts in cold weather. Correct answer? C. Reduce the risk of ice in valves and other parts in cold weather. 2. Some air brake systems have an alcohol evaporator. What might happen if you don't keep the unit filled with alcohol? A. The S-cam may not rotate back when you release the pedal. B. Ice may form in the tanks and cause the brakes to fail. C. Ice may form on the drums and warp them. Correct answer. B. Ice may form in the tanks and cause the brakes to fail. 3. The most important thing to do when the low air pressure warning comes on is A. Downshift. B. Turn the warning off. C. Stop and park safely as soon as possible. Correct answer. C. Stop and park safely as soon as possible. Where the driver must be able to see a low air pressure warning that must come on before pressure in the tanks to fall below. A. 40 psi. B. 60 psi. C. 80 psi. Correct answer. B. 60 psi. 5. To check the free play of manual slack adjusters on S-cam brakes, you should A. Park on level ground. Chalk wheels and release the parking brakes. B. Park on level ground with the parking brakes, then apply the service brake. C. Park on level ground and drain off the air pressure before adjusting brakes. Correct answer. A. Park on level ground, chalk wheels, and release the parking brakes. 6. If your vehicle has an alcohol evaporator every day during cold weather, you should A. Check and fill the alcohol level. B. Change the alcohol from a new bottle. C. Check the oil for alcohol content. Correct answer. A. Check and fill the alcohol level. Spin. A straight truck or bus system should not leak at a rate of more than psi per minute with the engine off and the brakes released. A. 1 psi. B. 2 psi. C. 3 psi. Correct answer. B. 2 psi. 8. A slack adjuster probably needs adjustment if it moves more than 18.4 inch when you pull on it. A. 3 inches. B. 1 or 2 inch. C. 1 inch. Correct answer. C. 1 inch. 9. If you are driving down a steep downgrade and you have reached your safe speed of 40 miles per hour, you should apply the service brakes until your speed reaches A. 25 miles per hour. B. 30 miles per hour. C. 35 miles per hour. Correct answer, C. 35 miles per hour. 10. Under ideal conditions, a truck with air brakes going 55 miles per hour would require a stopping distance of A. Less than 100 feet, B. 100 to 300 feet, C. More than 300 feet. Correct answer, C. More than 300 feet. 11. If you must make an emergency stop, you should brake so you A. Can use the handbrakes before the pedal. B. Can keep your vehicle in a straight line and turn if it becomes necessary. C. Can use the full power of the brakes to lock them. Correct answer, B. Can keep your vehicle in a straight line and turn if it becomes necessary. 12. The stoplight switch A. Turns on the brake lights to warn others behind you. B. Tells you when you need to use the emergency brakes. C. Tells you when the air system is low on air. Correct answer, A. Turns on the brake lights to warn others behind you. 13. If air pressure does not build up to normal within the correct amount of time. A. You should be ready to use the parking brake to stop. B. The alcohol container may be low. C. The air pressure may drop to low while driving, requiring an emergency stop. Correct answer, C. The air pressure may drop too low while driving, requiring an emergency stop. 14. If the spring brakes are on, when should you push the brake pedal? A. Only when driving down a hill. B. Only on a slippery road. C. Never. Correct answer, C. Never. 15. If your truck's compressor has its own oil supply, when should you first check the oil level? A. Before driving. B. During your first en route inspection. C. Immediately after stopping. Correct answer, A. Before driving. 16. The air loss rate for a straight truck or bus with the engine off and the brakes on should not be more than A. 1 psi in 1 minute. B. 2 psi in 45 seconds. C. 3 psi in 1 minute. Correct answer, C. 3 psi in 1 minute. 17. Air brakes take more time to stop than hydraulic brakes because A. Air brakes use different brake drum. B. Air takes more time to flow through the lines than hydraulic fluid. C. Air brakes require a heavier return spring. Correct answer, B. Air brakes need to have airflow through the lines to work. 18. How often should you drain the water and oil from your air tanks? A. Every 4 hours. B. At the end of each day of driving. C. Once a week. Correct answer, B. At the end of each day of driving. 19. The spring brakes on trucks will bring it to a stop automatically when air pressure falls to what range? A. 20 to 45 psi. B. 60 to 80 psi. C. 100 to 125 psi. Correct answer, A. 20 to 45 Group 2, air brake components and operation. 20. During normal driving, spring brakes are usually held back by A. Bolts, B. Air pressure, C. Spring pressure. Correct answer B. Air pressure. 21. The brake pedal in an air brake system. A. Controls the speed of the air compressor. B. Controls the air pressure applied to put on the brakes. C. Is connected to slack adjusters by a series of rods and linkages. Correct answer. B. Controls the air pressure applied to put on the brakes. 22. The brake system that applies and releases the brakes when the driver uses the brake pedal is what system? A. Emergency system. B. Service system. C. Parking system. Correct answer B. Service system. 23. All air brake equipped vehicles must have what? A. Supply pressure gauge. B. Application gauge. C. Backup hydraulic system. Correct answer A. Supply pressure gauge. 24. If your truck or bus has dual parking control valves, you can pressure from another tank to A. Release the spring brakes to move the vehicle in an emergency. B. Apply more pressure if the main tank is getting low. C. Balance the service brake system whenever you are parked. Correct answer A. Release the spring brakes to move the vehicle in an emergency. 25. The most common type of foundation brake found on heavy vehicles is the A. Wedge brake, B. S-cam drum brake, C. Disc brake. Correct answer B. S-cam drum brake. 26. Parking or emergency brakes of trucks and buses can be legally held on by A. Spring pressure, B. Fluid pressure, C. Air pressure. Correct answer A. Spring pressure. 27. Under normal conditions, in order to engage the parking brake, the driver must first A. Turn off the engine, B. Let the air out of the system, C. Be sure that the system is fully pressurized. Correct answer B. Let the air out of the system. 28. For an air brake system in good condition, the air compressor should start pumping at A. 100 psi, B. 125 psi, C. 150 psi. Correct answer A. 100 psi. 29. The use of brakes on a long and or steep downgrade is only a supplement to A. The use of spring brakes, B. The use of the front brake limiting valve, C. The braking effect of the engine. Correct answer C. The braking effect of the engine. 30. Emergency stab braking is when you A. Press hard on the brake pedal and use the hand valve until you stop. B. Use light, steady pressure on the pedal. C. Brake as hard as you can. Release the brakes when the wheels lock and apply the brakes again when the wheels roll. Correct answer? C. Brake as hard as you can. Release the brakes when the wheels lock, and apply the brakes again when the wheels roll. 31. The braking power of the spring brakes. A. Is not affected by the condition of the service brakes. B. Depends on the brakes being in adjustment. C. Increases when the service brakes get hot. Correct answer. B. Depends on the brakes being in adjustment. 32. The proper method of braking when going downhill is to reduce your speed by miles per hour below your safe speed before releasing the brakes. A. 5 miles per hour. B. 10 miles per hour. C. 15 miles per hour. Correct answer. A. 5 miles per hour. 33. Which of the following about ABS is true? A. ABS changes the way you brake in an emergency. B. ABS allows you to follow more closely, drive faster, and less carefully. C. ABS will not help you avoid skids from over-braking. Correct answer? A. ABS changes the way you brake in an emergency. 34. If your ABS is not working, you should. A. Not drive until the system is repaired. B. Drive normally but get the system serviced soon. C. Drive at a lower speed and get the system repaired whenever you want. Correct answer? B. Drive normally but get the system serviced soon. 35. The safety valve is set automatically to reduce pressure in the tanks at what PSI? A. 50 PSI. B. 100 PSI. C. 150 PSI. Correct answer? C. 150 PSI. 36. In air-braked vehicles, the parking brake should be used. A. As little as possible. B. Anytime the vehicle is parked. C. To hold your speed going down hills. Correct answer? B. Anytime the vehicle is parked. 37. Which of these is not the proper time to apply the parking brakes? A. If the brakes are very hot. B. If you will only be stopped for less than 15 minutes. C. If you are going to test the parking brake to make sure that it holds. Correct answer? A. If the brakes are very hot. 38. Emergency controlled braking is when you A. Apply the brakes as hard as you can without locking the wheels. B. Brake as hard as you can and release the brakes when the wheels lock. C. Apply the hand valve as hard as you can, then push the pedal. Correct answer? A. Apply the brakes as hard as you can without locking the wheels. 39. The application pressure gauge shows you how much pressure. A. The pressure you have in the air tanks. B. The pressure you are applying on the brakes. C. The pressure you have in the modulation control valve. Correct answer? B. The pressure you are applying on the brakes. 40. The supply pressure gauge shows how much pressure. A. Is in the air tanks. B. You have used on this trip. C. Is going to the brake chamber. Correct answer? A. Is in the air tanks. 41. The air compressor should stop pumping at what PSI? A. 100 PSI. psi. B. 125 psi. C. 150 psi. Correct answer B. 125 psi. 42. Modern air brakes combine three different systems: the service, parking, and all-one-knee brakes. A. Emergency brakes. B. Foot brakes. C. S-cam brakes. Correct answer A. Emergency brakes. 43. The S-cam. A. Controls the flow of air into each brake chamber. B. Pulls the brake shoes away from the drum and allowing the wheel to roll freely. C. Forces the brake shoes to the drums. Correct answer C. Forces the brake shoes to the drums. 44. If your truck has a dual air system and one system is low on air pressure, A. The drums will not be fully pressurized. B. Either the front or rear brakes will not be operating fully. C. The manual slack adjusters are not set properly. Correct answer B. Either the front or rear brakes will not be operating fully. 45. Excessive use of the service brakes results in overheating, which can lead to A. Improper adjustment of the S-cam. B. Increased contact between the drum and shoes. C. Expansion of the brake drum. Correct answer C. Expansion of the brake drum. 46. If your truck has a properly functioning dual air system, the pressure should build from 85 psi to 100 psi in how long? A. 30 seconds. B. 45 seconds. C. 60 seconds. Correct answer B. 45 seconds. 47. You should know that your brakes are fading when A. You have to push harder and harder on the brake pedal to control your speed. B. The brake pedal feels spongy when pressure is applied. C. The pressure on the pedal is released and you slow down. Correct answer A. You have to push harder and harder on the brake pedal to control your speed. 48. How should you check that your service brakes are working properly? A. Park on a slight incline, drain off pressure and check for movement. B. Park on level ground. Release the parking brakes, roll forward slowly and apply the brakes using the pedal. Correct answer B. Park on level ground. Release the parking brakes, roll forward slowly and apply the brakes using the pedal. 49. Total stopping distance for air brakes is longer than hydraulic because A. Brake lag. B. Reaction time. C. Effective braking. Correct answer A. Brake lag. 50. Excessive heat caused by using your brakes too often can cause A. Modulating control valve to wear out. B. Brake lines to plug. C. Brakes to fade or fail. Correct answer C. Brakes to fade or fail. 51. If a truck or bus has ABS, it will have a CAN malfunction lamp on the instrument panel. A. Red. B. Yellow. C. Green. Correct answer B. Yellow. 52. the modulating control valve allows you to operate? A. The spring brakes. B. The front brakes. C. The amount of air pressure in the system. Correct answer? A. The spring brakes. 53rd. Cracks in the drum cannot be longer than the width of the friction area. A. 2. B. 102. C. 103. Correct answer. B. 102. 54. The air brake lag at 55 miles per hour adds how many feet of stopping distance? A. 12 feet. B. 32 feet. C. 60 feet. Correct answer. B. 32 feet.